So y'all, we need a famous Steak and Shake. We want to auction. Y'all can say, oh, what's your birthday regular thing for? So it's a fraction of the price for what you would normally pay for something such as a magnitude. So, yeah, got to hold with me. Yeah, here working. Another franchise closing. So yeah, guys, look out for deals like this. This is where it's at. I don't know what I would do without him. He's so handy. At least it ain't as hot as it was yesterday. Probably say I wouldn't have did that if I was you. I brought a prep table. I'm gonna run y'all through the prices and I'm gonna show y'all the receipts afterwards. I brought this cool prep table for $70, right? Little TLC, we'll get her back to new. I brought this steamer for, I believe, $110. I brought this deep well steamer, $50. This came along with this right here is a warmer. This came along with the cooler thing, whatever. I brought these two fryers in a separate auction, and I know a lot of y'all are like, dang, you gotta do a lot of cleaning to this equipment, you gotta do a lot of work to it, but guess what, it's worth it. All right, I got me a big, maybe 500 plus pound, y'all see that, 500 plus pound flat top griddle. It is gas, so we're gonna change the components out in it. And to top it off, what I have right here, these cost anywhere in the range from $1,500 to $2,400. These are hood vents. It's two of them. It's not one. I bought two of these for $500 something, $550. I'll show you on the invoice. All in with the food truck, the concession truck, which I'm really considering buying a bigger one just because of the space. That shed, some little miscellaneous items here and there. I think I have to be all in at about 25. No, I said about 3,000, about $3,500. Maybe $3,500. No, we'll say $4,000 to be even. All right, look, this is my invoice. Y'all see that? Let's see if y'all see it good. This is my invoice. Now I still have stuff to go pick up because one of the items was not at this location I went to today. But that is my invoice. So for anybody who says this food truck life is easy, you're gonna make a bunch of money, they are not lying to you. You just got to know how. You have to have a strategy on how you are going to purchase items, how you're going to make stuff work for you. By no means, by no stretch am I telling y'all to be afraid to not do it. I don't know about the food truck. I don't know if it's going to be big enough to hold the equipment that we do have. But again, anything that you have, you can also resell, make money off of it, and start all over again. I gotta do a little work to it, which is normal. I'll show y'all in the back. That's it right there. A little fresh paint job. I did some sealing on it about a couple of months ago. I went through and sealed the entire thing around the bottom. And we'll change out the seals and all that other good stuff. But at the same time, you have to be strategic to how you purchase stuff, just because it's going to benefit you in the long run. I went on southauction.com. And y'all probably see a lot of stuff. We got a pool we tore down this summer, and it's just been too doggone hot to go out here and just move that pool and throw it away. So it's just sitting there. It's gonna be there probably till it cool off mid-fall. Cause me and my husband, we was out here a couple of weeks ago and we was trying to get it together, but we just had to. We quit like 4 times on that little project. But anyway. I'm going to the paint now. So I'm going back inside. I want to show y'all that buying stuff from auction, buying stuff online is a good idea. Buying stuff online is a good idea. You can definitely get a lot of bang for your buck. Like I said, I'm about $4,000 in the entire startup of this food truck. That does not count how much money I'm going to have to pay on smaller components, some plumbing, some wiring. That doesn't even equate to all that stuff. But what does make sense is for you not to go into debt trying to start a business. Some of you guys like that. Some of us, we don't. Y'all excuse me, I got a little raspy last couple of days. But for those who don't have it like that, take your time. Buy things little by little. You know, continue working on your dreams, working on your goals. Go through it. Again, I showed y'all the invoice. That's one of the invoices I have from southauction.com. The auctioneer, he's very pleasant. He's a very pleasant man. His name is Mr. Alex. This was an old Steak and Shake and Pooler. This Steak and Shake was open for roughly about 5 or 6 years. So that equipment is fairly new. I know people who went in there and got $30,000 units out of the same Steak and Shake fryer units, which I know for sure is going to yield them over $30,000 because of the convenience of it. It's a three compartment fryer. I know that unit itself costs brand new $25,000-$30,000, and they got it for a fraction of the price, probably about $15,000, if that. That's a good buy. Like, a lot of people don't want to put the sweat equity into cleaning this equipment and buying used. But sometimes when you're trying to get somewhere, you have to put that investment in, that lower cost investment in, just so you can make it work, make it make sense for you. Yeah, this game is not one for anybody who's going to hit the ground just running, thinking that there's not going to be some hiccups and there's not going to be some bumps. So if you can cut costs any way possible, by all means do so. My husband he want me to go get him some more drop top Benji brisket. So I'm probably going to be going back to McIntosh County today, getting some more brisket for him, because he's infatuated with the brisket. But again, if you are looking to furnish a food truck, furnish a restaurant, that's something you want to do. The industry itself is very profitable. You just have to know how to work it. You have to know your food costs. You have to know there's a lot of breaking down prices so you can yield more than your return is more than what you invested. So, a lot of that is because I've been doing this for a while. a lot of that labor of love. I put a lot of energy into learning how to, you know, how to add up my food costs, how to, you know, just make this work. Like a fully functionable, a actually good food truck can net around $100,000 a year. That's $100 net. That's not saying, well, they can gross, they can, you know, whatever, however that goes. They can make about $100,000 a year. I'm assuming that they're bringing home profit with profits around about 60 to 70,000, which is still good. So you spend $30,000 in food costs. That's just me overshooting. That's me overshooting that price. But $100,000 a year to work for yourself, to do something that you have to love it. I'm not gonna lie. You have to love doing it. You have to love cooking. It has to be a passion for you. And this is definitely a passion for me. I love the act of getting in the kitchen and making people happy when I cook. So that's why I put so much emphasis on trying to make this work. So again, I have a concession trailer. I have a hood vent. I have 2 hood vents. I have 2 fryers, 2 commercial fryers. I have 2 steamers. I have a drawer steamer, and I have a and those steamers, I was looking up online. I was gonna buy one from Webstaurant.com. Webstaurant.com is pretty good. And those steamers themselves are $500. And that was a smaller one. This is a way bigger one than I would have spent on Webstaurant. And I spent $50 on it. And all I gotta do is just clean that sucker up a little bit. Clean it up. Some of the smaller equipment I'm gonna bring in today, I'm gonna test it in the house just to see if it does work. And, you know, I might do a little cleaning to it while I'm cooking. But for the most part, y'all, you cannot beat the idea of having commercial equipment for a fraction of the price. It is crazy because the same Steak and Shake that I brought equipment from, when they first opened, I was a part of the opening crew to work there. So I know that it wasn't no rinky-dink equipment that they were putting inside this Steak and Shake. They put, you know, legit good equipment in here. You know, it was serviced every month or every 2 months. I mean, you're gonna get a little bit of wear. You're gonna get a little bit of use out of this stuff because of what they put into it. So again, y'all, it's a wonderful Saturday. I've been out. It's hot as dog snot outside. I don't know how people stay outside all day, but it's hot outside today. I don't know. It's got to be about 200 degrees. It's that hot. But y'all, I love y'all. Thank y'all for watching again. If you have any questions pertaining to where you can go to look for auction items or things you can do to, you know, kind of help dampen the prices on stuff that you're buying, or how can you get into, you know, starting a food truck and or a restaurant, I have a few answers for you, but I know other people who have a lot more answers if needed. But it's easy. Y'all get out here and get this money, like for real. Get out here and get this money, grind. I thank my investors as well for, you know, helping me out when, you know, things get a little too to the left. But I have some good investors, which is family. The end goal is to get everybody in a position where nobody has to go to anybody's 9 to 5 ever again. Everybody has a job that they can run, has a business that they can run, and we can build from there. You know, that's the way my mama raised us. That, you know, we got to help those who help us, and by helping those who help us, we gonna get to where we need to be. So with that being said, I'm gonna go ahead and try and enjoy the rest of my weekend. I'm going to Drop Top Barbecue again to go get some brisket, because this man is asking for this brisket. He wants his brisket. And we're going to just chill the rest of the day. Y'all, yeah, if you have any questions, you can comment. You can Facebook me at Ashley Roberts. You can DM me on Instagram at seafood_slayer on Instagram. You can, like, share my Facebook page, By Time Seafood. We gonna do this. Hopefully I can stay with me and stick out this thing and see me rocking it out. But again, love y'all. Y'all have a good weekend. Stay safe.